Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Brainbites. This video is brought to you by your favorite hosts at Brainstorm Brewery, including myself, as well as all of our Patreon donors at patreon.com/brainstormbrewery. If you enjoyed this video, or like any of the other ones, I highly recommend checking out the full episodes on iTunes, brainstormbrewery.com, or any other really podcast app that you might have downloaded on your phone. So today we are going to reply to a message a couple months ago from one of our Discord fans. They were asking about bulk commons, uncommons, because I am sort of the guru when it comes to knowing what cards are worth nickels, dimes, quarters, all that stuff. So if you are more interested in sort of buying bulk commons and uncommons, sifting through them, if you have some free time on your hands, or if you just run into a collection where there's a lot of bulk commons and uncommons and you want to extract the most value out of it, this might be something for you if you don't really know what you're dealing with, or if you're just more used to higher end cards. So the question starts out, how should new or returning players like myself prepare to dig through bulk and identify valuable cards, particularly nickels and dimes that aren't mentioned on Brainstorm Brewery or Command Zone or something like that? So there's sort of the hidden gems, I guess is the best way to put it. I consume a lot of content, understanding mechanics, know a lot of popular archetypes, but still have a 15-year gap in playing history. And I know there's a lot of players out there who probably have quit for some amount of time. Maybe you skipped from Theros to now and you're just coming back in. There's a lot of cards that you don't know or that you've missed over the course of those years. I know I still miss a ton of non-trash cards or ones that are part of an obscure combo or synergy in a format that I don't play. Do I keep studying old sets, concentrate on quarter plus cards, and revisit the bulk at a later time? How do you do that? So if you have a gap for specific sets, I think that the most effective way to gain knowledge over those sets is to just do your homework, look at the set as a whole, because most bulk is sorted by some metric of sets, or at least it has like a timeline of where the bulk contains. So you might find bulk that's from Return to Ravnica through Khans of Tarkir. So that's comprised of around 7 or 8 sets, and those are the sets that you'd want to do your homework on when you buy that collection. So the most effective way to do that is going to be to just look at MTG stocks and sort by the price value of a set, or just go to Card Kingdom buy list and sort by the value of a set. Filter out just for the commons and uncommons, not get rid of all the foils, get rid of all the mythics, and then just look at the cards, right? So you're going to go to Card Kingdom buy list, and if we take a look at Card Kingdom buy list right now, filter common, uncommon. Here we have Card Kingdom's buy list for non-foil commons and uncommons. You can see Monastery of Swiftspear is obviously at the top. That card's pretty powerful in multiple formats. We have the Opulent Palace, Brave Sands, which is one that you might not know about if you're not in-depth knowledge of Legacy or Commander. And then all the other Tri-Lands, Stubborn Denial. And then we get down to the really bulky stuff like Abzan Charm, Become Immense, and the Gain Life lands. But if you were not playing during Khans of Tarkir, then this would be a quality resource to just skim through, get a general idea of what commons and uncommons card game's looking for. So you're going to want to focus on the Gain Life lands, the Tri-Lands, generally non-basic lands in general are a good pickup to find whenever you're picking through bulk, because mana, real estate, it's always good. But that's the general idea for focusing on a specific set and time era. And if you are looking to pick up bulk, the question continues, if you were to rate your preferred sources of bulk, where would you go first to last? Would you go to online retailers like eBay, Amazon, Magic-related ones like Card Kingdom? I would stay away from any sort of retail outlet for bulk, because if you're buying bulk on eBay or Amazon or something online, it's going to cost $1 billion for them to ship it to you, and then it's already going to be picked. So when you're looking to pick up bulk, you're going to want to stay local. You're going to want to have players come to you with their bulk, so you're not paying shipping, you're not paying exorbitant fees, and you're guaranteeing that you can generally at least take a little bit of a peek through it before you pay them out on it. So you're going to want to just hang around your LGS. If your LGS doesn't take bulk, you can just make an offer, say, hey, if you guys are looking to unload stuff or trade in towards my fetch lands or shock lands, I'll take bulk, and I'll generally take it around $2 to $3 per thousand. You can go up a little bit if you know it's completely unpicked, and if it's got like Burnished Hearts, if it's got like all the good stuff, the older cards that are worth $1 or $2, you can pay a little bit more. So generally I pay around $2 to $3 per thousand, depending on how much I have. I go through it, I pick it out, I take all the nickels, dimes, quarters, all that stuff, and then the rest of it just goes immediately to either Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist. Both of those outlets I have had a lot of success with, selling cards to instant collections, returning players, people who are just parents maybe getting back into the game with their kids, and they don't want to spend $4 a pack at Walmart, but 1,000 cards for $6, $5 is a very, very easy way to get players into the game. You can maybe mix some bulk rares in there to make instant collections, sell those for $5 or $10. That's generally the best outlet for your true bulk, or you can just ship it off to another store at that same $2 to $3 per thousand after you've picked out all the stuff out of it. And so once you have the bulk, you've picked out a cards from it, how do you want to sort it? You want to, because when you buy list cards, they do have to be in a specific order. You can't just send them a big pile of cards unsleeved in a long box facing every which way, massively unorganized. They will not take that. So you do need to organize it efficiently. You need to make sure that the cards are easy to go through. And I have a picture up on the screen here. You're going to want to get a sorting tray. You can buy them at Cool Stuff. You can buy them from BCW. You can buy them at your local game store maybe, or Amazon. But they are very, very, very helpful for anybody looking to sort large numbers of cards, move cards that are being sorted. You don't just want towers on your desk that can be knocked down by a cat. So one minor little thing that I don't think a lot of people realize is that sorting cards upside down by the first letter of the set name is very efficient. So if you fan out a set of cards, if you're right-handed, you're going to be able to see all of those set symbols while the cards are upside down. And that is a very efficient way to just snap cards into slots on the sorting tray. Like all the Khans of Turkey, Kaladesh go into one, all the Lorwyn, the Legions go into another, the War of the Spark, the Weatherlight, the Worldweight go into the W slot. And then you set sort from there because they're already broken down into smaller categories. So I would just set sort everything and then alphabetize it within set once you're done. And that is going to be the best way to ship it off to Card Kingdom or whatever buy list you choose. And I mentioned Card Kingdom a lot already in this video, and generally they are one of the highest buy lists out there. You do have to evaluate your time and how much time you're going to spend checking Card Kingdom versus Channel Fireball versus ABU versus a GP vendor hot list. And I generally just stick to Card Kingdom, or I just sell cards at GPs because I have that extensive connection and networking that I know what cards go where. But generally, you can just stick to either Card Kingdom or Channel Fireball. Those are going to be the best numbers that can be provided online from a buy list. And you can either take store credit if you're looking to pick something up, or you can just take the cash and then buy more bulk with it and then turn that bulk into cash and then So I hope that this is a good quality general overview of how to deal with bulk commons and uncommons. If you're looking for any other specific questions, please let me know in the link below. But yeah, we generally try to do these brain bites. They're shorter episodes, maybe 5 or 10 minutes long. And we just try to cover perennial evergreen topics that we might have gone over in an episode, but that was 100 episodes ago, and it's hard to find a link to those. So if you're just looking to start buying commons and uncommons, this is going to be the video for you to sort of get your head start in that. And yeah, thank you so much to our patrons who support this episode, who support content creation like this. We really appreciate it. You can head on over to patreon.com/Brainstorm Brewery. We are very close to hitting a couple of our stretch goals, and we are in the process of revamping the Patreon coming up soon. So thank you very much. My name is DJ. I'm on Brainstorm Brewery. I'm a buyer at 95 MTG, and we will see you next video. Thanks so much.